Breaking news. Congress to vote on sweeping immigration reform. Filipino families across the U.S. are gripped by fear. Will their families be torn apart? In living rooms and over video calls, anxiety spreads as lawmakers debate bills that could sever family ties. Imagine a nurse in Chicago, who's waited years to bring her parents to the U.S., now watching her dreams slip away. For many, this isn't just politics. It's a personal crisis threatening everything they've built. Across the country, hope for family reunification is flickering as proposed laws threaten to end decades of progress. The debate in Congress is not abstract. It's a direct threat to families who have made America their home. For countless Filipino Americans, the fear is real. The country they love may soon turn its back on the very principle of family unity. To understand this crisis, we must look back. Filipino migration to America has always been about family, building support networks that span continents. The Immigration and Nationality Act of 1965 opened doors, allowing families to reunite and communities to thrive. Family-based immigration became the backbone of Filipino American success, enabling newcomers to sponsor parents, siblings, and children. These ties aren't just emotional, they're economic, with grandparents providing childcare, and siblings pooling resources to build better lives. This system has fueled progress, stability, and immense contributions to American society. The ability to reunite with loved ones is the engine of this legacy. Dismantling it would erase decades of hard-won progress and ignore what makes communities like this so resilient. Now, family unity faces its greatest threat. The Nuclear Family Priority Act and Project 2025 propose to end sponsorship for parents, siblings, and adult children. The definition of family would shrink to spouses and minor children, devastating for cultures like the Filipino community, where extended family is everything. Project 2025 goes further, pushing a merit-based system that values skills over family ties. Critics warn this approach ignores the human side of immigration, reducing people to resumes. Waiting lists for family visas would vanish, not from efficiency, but because the categories would disappear. Dreams of reunification, years in the making, could be erased overnight. These proposals threaten to retroactively shatter the hopes of hundreds of thousands already in line. Behind the headlines are real people facing heartbreak. Maria, a nurse in New York, has waited years to bring her elderly parents from the Philippines. Under the new laws, her petition would be voided. Ben, a Silicon Valley developer, filed for his brother to join him. Their dream of building a future together would be erased. These aren't isolated stories. Filipino Americans are vital to the U.S. economy, especially in healthcare, relying on family support to succeed. Remittances send home support entire communities in the Philippines. Breaking these ties would cause emotional and economic devastation on both sides of the Pacific. The proposed laws would force families to choose between their loved ones and their lives in America. The cost isn't just policy, it's broken families and shattered dreams. But the Filipino American community is fighting back. Across the country, organizations and leaders are mobilizing, holding town halls, rallies, and strategy sessions. They're sharing stories like Maria's and Ben's, putting a human face on the debate. Groups like NAFFAA are launching campaigns, reminding America that family reunification is a source of national strength. They're building coalitions with other immigrant communities, united against policies that divide. Now is the time for all of us to stand with them. Family is a universal value. Contact your representatives, share these stories, and demand that America honor its promise to families. The choice is clear. Will we be a nation that keeps families together, or one that tears them apart? The time to act is now.